Joe Absolom, EastEnders.
Very nice. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thanks to everyone who voted for me. My mum and dad, my nan and granddad.
He was one of EastEnders' biggest stars, winning Best Actor there for his character Matthew Rose, who was famously framed for Saskia's murder. Do you remember? Well, tonight, Joe Absolom makes his debut in another soap, Emmerdale. He's going to be telling us all about the chaos that he is set to unleash on the village. Can't wait to talk to him a little bit later. First, to our guests. Now, 20 million people watched as Matthew Rose was tormented by bad boy Steve Owen in EastEnders back in the year 2000. Fast forward 25 years and a couple of 100 miles up north, and actor Joe Absolom is the one playing the villain now as he makes his Emmerdale debut as drug dealer Ray.
It's always nice to take a bit of pride in your work.
Who are you?
Friend of Mackenzie's.
And you really shouldn't be here.
Well, you made it sound like it was worth a day out. Best crop in Yorkshire, you reckon?
So he's a dealer?
Ah, I think we found the brains in the outfit.
That's exactly what he is.
I'm just kidding.
I can explain. Just stay out of it. Same goes for you. This isn't for sale.
Well, it certainly looks a business. What's the THC?
High enough for medicinal use. That's all it's getting used for.
I don't know who told you that.
No one did. It's my crop, I decide.
Well, please welcome, tell us all about it, Joe Absolom. Woo! Hi, Joe. Hi, Joe.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody.
Hello, nice to see you. How
Nice to be here. Nice to be here.
He looks like a bit of a cheeky chappy, but he's quite a bad boy, isn't he?
Yes, and I think what they managed to do in the Dales is grow a very high grade of tomato plant, shall we say.
Janet's got those.
That's the rumour.
Joe, I used to live down the road from where they film Emmerdale. So,
It's nice, isn't it?
yes.
I've never been there. Well, I've been there now,
Yes,
but I hadn't
but
been there
certainly
before.
didn't have a polystyrene tent or whatever that is.
Well, I wouldn't know.
Right.
I don't know how they do it, but the
Yes.
tomato plant is a very high grade, and so my character comes in to take advantage of that and
Yes.
to try and distribute it amongst the fellow people of Emmerdale.
See, now, no offence.
Oh.
I think you've got a face that plays a good baddie.
Is a good baddie good?
I
A good
think
or a bad
there's
baddie?
something of the Malcolm McDowell about you.
And
You're
Mark
like
Warren.
you're like a young Malcolm McDowell, and I think you're
That's
quite
good, I think.
compelling
Is
to
it-
watch.
Oh, that's good.
Okay,
That's
great.
good.
But aren't
Yeah.
they the best roles, the baddies?
I find them, yeah. I think
Yeah.
they're. I just enjoy it. I like it when you're not really sure what's going to happen, where the character's going to go, whether it's going to be happy or. I'm not very good at being happy. I'm inherently miserable. So if they ask me to smile, I find that really difficult. If you like, say smile now, but
Say it to Janet.
it doesn't reach my eyes. You know, I can't do it. But if I've got to go and be horrible, I find that so much easier, which is
But when
probably a
it
worry.
was your first day on Emmerdale, you know, and you're going in as the new boy, what face did you put on then?
Well, my second day I worked with Ryan, who plays Robert Sugden.
Yeah.
And we're just talking, and it's my first day, so I was like trying to impress. And he said, "Oh, where do you live?" And I said, "I live in Cornwall." And he said, "Oh, do you surf?" And I was like, "Yeah, I surf." and I've lived in Cornwall for 11 years, and I've been surfing maybe 3 times. And even surf, that wasn't what I was doing. Well, you know, I had a board and fell off it. And then he said, "Oh, a lot of beach breaks in Cornwall, isn't there?" And I was like, "Yeah, a lot of beach breaks." He said, "Is it a left-hander or a right-hander?" I didn't realise he's like Keanu Reeves of Emmerdale. So that would be my first day trying to impress. And,
It's interesting, isn't it, as an adult, that we still have that feeling in those situations where you're going into something. Because if it's a new production, you're all new. But when you're going into well-established drama...
Nerve-wracking.
It's
Yeah, it's
nerve-wracking.
terrifying. Yeah, but it's very nice. They sort of... you're absolutely right. When you start a drama, everyone is new.
Yeah.
And so everyone turns up going, "Hey, this is fun. What are we going to do?" And then when you join something that's been going for that long, you sort of literally turn up and they give you a pass and you just sort of speak to, like, the security lady, Lorna, and I just sort of chatted to her for the longest, you know, because you don't know who to... You just sort of wander around and speak to people.
One
It's
of
very
the
difficult.
Things I really
Sorry.
sorry.
Yeah, go on.
No, that I really related to that I heard you say was that when you, for this exact reason, that when you joined, you've spent a lot of your time just kind of in your hotel or wandering around Leeds. Because when I joined Corrie, everybody lived there. Everybody just would film and then go back to their life. And nobody asked me to go with them or go for dinner. And I just used to sit in the hotel bar pretending I was meeting someone for a drink. So
That's what I do. That's basically what I do. Because obviously it's set up and everyone has kids in their life, so you don't want to turn up and say, like, let's get a WhatsApp group. You know, guys, I'm here. So it's quite a strange existence at the minute because I just sort of turn up like you and I just sit in the hotel.
And very different, I imagine, to when you joined EastEnders, because you were a wee baby then, weren't you? You were like 18 or something?
I think I was 17 or 18,
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a bit more, because I think I've read somewhere you said that Nadia, obviously you were on EastEnders at the same time as our Nadia.
Nadia Swally, yeah.
And she sort of looked after you and took you out and...
Yeah, we played football against Coronation Street one... I can't remember why. Well,
Nadia played football?
No, she didn't, but she came for the drinks and the party, obviously.
Oh, yes, that sounds more like it.
And I remember we were in Stockport, and I think we won 3-2. And then we went to the club and the party after, and it was just full of young ladies, and I was like, this is brilliant. And Nadia was like, no, Joe, this is not for you.
Yes.
You need to leave. I was like, no, Nadia, I think I'm fine here. So she really sort of looked after me.
And talking of EastEnders, you saw Martin Kemp recently at the Soap Awards. Denise was obviously there presenting the award with him, but you hadn't seen him for a long time, had you? And that was such a massive storyline in EastEnders.
Yeah, I hadn't seen it. So I didn't even know you were presenting it because I was watching the green room. And so when I saw you and Martin, I thought, oh, brilliant. I wanted to find... yeah, look, this is...
He's a silver
There you are,
fox,
he is the
isn't
silver
he?
fox.
He's looking great, he looks great.
He does look
He
great.
looks better every time you see him.
So what's the acting business like these days?
Tough.
You're self-employed. I'm a jobbing actor, you know.
Yeah.
And so I think it's pretty difficult. It's terrifying sometimes. Then you get a job and you relax for a bit. It's no different from being self-employed or any of those other trades. But there
A
are
lot of
times
people
I'm
think
at
that
home
once you've
doing
been in a soap, it's like a doddle and you just walk into any role you want.
No, it can be the it can be the opposite, you know. And this industry is tougher, like so many other industries.
Your son wants to be an actor, or is
My son is 14. Casper, he wants to be an actor, yeah. And I'm saying, don't do it, son.
Are you?
Yeah.
It can be wonderful.
definitely
It's brilliant. No,
It can be,
It's really good, and you know, sitting in a hotel is actually quite fun. It's not a hardship.
But if someone had said that to you when you were 14, you wouldn't have listened, would you?
Depends who said it. No, he's desperate to do it, but he thinks he just wants to be on Stranger Things, you know. He's like, Dad, can you get me on Stranger Things?
Yeah.
I thought, well, if I could get you on it, I'd probably get me on it.
Probably
first.
in it yourself. But you
I knew he's in Stranger Things in the West End.
Is he really?
Yes,
I auditioned for one of the characters in that.
You'd be
12-page
very good in
audition,
it.
didn't get it. 12 pages, like that. 12 pages.
You never know. But
I'm not bitter.
You're in Code of Silence, which is getting rave reviews.
Yeah. That's gone very well, Code of Silence,
Yeah.
That was good fun. That was...
Is that it there?
There you are.
And it's hugely popular. You can still see that, by the way, on ITVX as well.
Yeah.
If you've missed it.
They gave me a gun in a holster. I spent a week with a gun in a holster. It was the best prop.
Boy's dream.
Well, I had to walk down the stairs and draw the gun and shoot 2 people. But I kept saying bang. Because I'm a child. I kept saying bang, bang.
Listen.
And they're like, can someone... What are we hearing? We get someone saying bang. And I was like, every time I did it.
Well, listen, we can see your new character, Ray, in Emmerdale, tonight, 7 p.m. on ITV. And also, if you want to watch it before that, it's available on ITVX and YouTube right now, if you want to have a look.
Wow.
Listen, it's great, always good to see you. Thank you
to
so
see you,
much, and good luck in the new role and being a bad boy. Joe Absolom.
Thank you.